Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Ada. But Ada was not like other babies when she was born. You see, Ada came into this world with something very special. She had both boy and girl parts. This made her parents very worried and scared. It all started on a dark and stormy night. Ada's mommy, Ayuka, was about to have a baby. Rain was pouring down hard, and Ayuka was in a lot of pain. She needed help, so they called a midwife to assist with the birth. Yuka tried her best to push the baby out, and finally, with a big push, Ada was born. But when the midwife saw Ada, her eyes grew wide with surprise. She had never seen anything like Ada before. Ada's daddy rushed into the room, and when he saw Ada, he was shocked too. He took Ada in his hands, trembling with fear. He begged the midwife to keep Ada's special secret hidden. He was so scared that if anyone found out about Ada, bad things might happen. The midwife agreed to keep Ada's secret safe, even though she knew it would be hard. From that day on, Ada's family lived with a secret that weighed heavy on their hearts. They were scared that if anyone found out, something terrible might happen to Ada. And so, Ada's journey began, filled with love, fear, and a very special secret. That's the story of how Ada came into the world, with a gift that made her parents very afraid. As Ada grew up, she didn't know about the special secret she was born with. She was just like any other child, playing and laughing with her family. But her parents knew they had to be very careful. They didn't want anyone to find out about Ada's unique gift. Ada's grandma Chica came to visit their home one day. She was so happy to see Ada, her first grandchild. But when she saw Ada's special secret, she was shocked. She didn't understand how it could happen. Chica was very worried, and she begged Ada's parents to keep it a secret. She was afraid that if anyone found out, bad things might happen to Ada. Meanwhile, Ada's village was getting ready for a special ceremony to welcome her into the world. Everyone was excited, but they didn't know about Ada's secret. Ada's mom, Nia, was busy preparing for the ceremony, unaware of the problem her family was facing. Nia loved Ada very much, and when she saw her, her heart filled with pride. But when she found out about Ada's special gift, she was scared. She begged Ada's grandma to keep it a secret, fearing what might happen if anyone found out. At the same time, Ada's dad, Go, was trying his best to protect his family. He went to the midwife who helped deliver Ada and offered her a piece of land in exchange for keeping Ada's secret safe. The midwife promised to keep Ada's secret hidden from everyone. And so, Ada's family lived with their secret, always afraid of what might happen if anyone found out. But despite their fears, they loved Ada with all their hearts and would do anything to keep her safe. That's how Ada's family tried to protect her from the world's secrets and dangers. As Ada grew older, she started to notice that she was different from other kids. She wondered why some of her friends treated her strangely, but she didn't understand why. One day, while Ada was playing with her friends, she stumbled and fell. And in that moment of vulnerability, her special secret was revealed to everyone. Ada's friends saw something they didn't understand, and they started to laugh and point at her. Ada felt so hurt and confused. She didn't know why her friends were laughing at her. When she got home, she ran to her mom, crying and asking why she was different. Her mom, Uchi, hugged Ada tightly and explained to her that she was born with a special gift. She told Ada that she was both a boy and a girl, and that made her very unique. Ada didn't know what to think. She felt scared and alone. She didn't want to be different from everyone else. But her mom told her that being different was okay, and that she was loved just the way she was. Despite her mom's comforting words, Ada still felt sad. She knew that being different would be hard, but she also knew that she had her family's love and support. And so, Ada continued to navigate through life, trying to understand what it meant to be different. But no matter what challenges she faced, she knew that she would always have her family by her side. That's how Ada learned about her special gift and how she came to accept herself for who she truly was. As Ada grew older, she faced more challenges because of her special secret. Other kids at school didn't understand why she was different, and they started to bully her. They called her mean names and made fun of her. Ada felt so alone and hurt. She didn't understand why people couldn't accept her for who she was. But despite the bullying, Ada tried her best to stay strong. She knew that she was special, and she didn't want anyone to make her feel bad about herself. One day, Ada decided to stand up to the bullies. She told them that she was proud of who she was, and that they couldn't make her feel ashamed of herself. Her bravery surprised everyone, including herself. And slowly, the bullying started to stop. Ada's classmates began to see her for the kind and courageous person she was, instead of just focusing on her differences. Ada's journey wasn't easy, but she never gave up hope. She knew that as long as she had the love and support of her family, she could overcome anything. And so, Ada continued to face life's challenges with strength and resilience. She learned to embrace her uniqueness and to be proud of who she was, no matter what others thought. That's how Ada faced bullying and found the courage to stand up for herself, showing the world that being different is something to be celebrated. As Ada grew older, she started to understand more about herself and her body. Her mom, Uchi, explained to her that even though she was born with both boy and girl parts, she was still a beautiful and special person. Ada learned that she would soon experience something called puberty, where her body would start to change. She felt both excited and nervous about what was to come. One day, while Ada was playing with her friends, she suddenly felt something strange happening in her body. She felt a warm sensation and saw blood on her clothes. She was scared and confused, not knowing what was happening to her. Ada rushed home to her mom, crying and scared. Uchi held her tight and explained that what Ada was experiencing was called menstruation, or her period. It was a normal part of growing up for girls. Ada felt a mix of emotions. She was relieved to know that what was happening to her was normal, but she also felt overwhelmed by all the changes happening to her body. Uchi reassured Ada that she would be there to help her through this new phase of her life. She explained how Ada could take care of herself during her period and answered any questions Ada had. Despite the challenges she faced, Ada felt grateful to have her mom by her side. She knew that no matter what, her mom would always be there to love and support her. And so, Ada continued to navigate through life's ups and downs, knowing that she was loved and accepted just the way she was. That's how Ada learned about puberty and menstruation, with the help and support of her loving mom, Uchi. As Ada entered her teenage years, she faced new challenges and struggles. Despite her efforts to embrace her uniqueness, she still encountered prejudice and discrimination from some people in her community. At school, Ada's classmates whispered and pointed at her, making her feel ashamed of her differences. They called her hurtful names and treated her differently because they didn't understand her. One day, during class, Ada's classmates started to laugh and mock her, saying hurtful things about her appearance. Ada felt angry and upset, but she also felt a sense of determination. She stood up in front of her classmates and bravely declared that she was proud of who she was. She told them that she was born with both male and female parts, but that didn't make her any less of a person. Her classmates were stunned into silence, realizing the pain they had caused her. For the first time, they saw Ada not as someone to be mocked, but as a strong and courageous young woman. The teacher ended the class, and Ada was called to the principal's office. Ada received a warning for causing a disturbance, but she didn't let it bring her down. She knew that she had stood up for herself, and that was what mattered most. The next day, the school principal addressed the issue during assembly and asked Ada to speak in front of the students. Ada shared her story and explained why it was important to treat everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their differences. Slowly but surely, the gossip and discrimination against Ada started to fade away. People began to see her for the kind-hearted and brave person she was, rather than focusing on her differences. Ada's journey wasn't easy, but she never gave up hope. She knew that by staying true to herself and standing up for what she believed in, she could help create a more inclusive and accepting community for everyone. That's how Ada faced prejudice and discrimination with courage and resilience, showing the power of acceptance and kindness in overcoming adversity. Ada's family was surprised by Ayuka's proposal, but they could see the love and sincerity in his eyes. They knew that he was the right person for Ada, and they supported their decision wholeheartedly. When Ayuka arrived at Ada's home to ask for her hand in marriage, her family was taken aback. They couldn't believe that someone would want to marry Ada, knowing her special secret. But Ayuka was determined to prove them wrong. He spoke from his heart, expressing his love for Ada and his commitment to stand by her side no matter what. Ada's family was moved by Ayuka's sincerity, and they gave their blessing for the marriage. They knew that Ada had found someone who truly loved and accepted her for who she was. On their wedding day, Ada and Ayuka stood before their friends and family, exchanging vows of love and commitment. Despite the whispers and doubts of some, their love shone brightly, a beacon of hope and acceptance. As they embarked on their new journey together, Ada and Ayuka faced challenges and obstacles, but they faced them together, with courage and determination. Their love story inspired others to embrace diversity and celebrate love in all its forms. They showed that true love knows no boundaries and that acceptance and understanding can overcome even the greatest of challenges. And so, Ada and Ayuka lived happily ever after, their love stronger than ever, proving that love conquers all. That's how Ada and Ayuka's love story defied prejudice and adversity, showing the power of love to overcome any obstacle. As Ada and Ayuka embarked on their journey together, they faced both joyous moments and difficult challenges. Despite the love and support they had for each other, they encountered skepticism and prejudice from some members of their community. Rumors and gossip continued to swirl around Ada and Ayuka, fueled by ignorance and fear. Some people whispered that Ada would never be able to have children, while others spread cruel lies about their relationship. Despite the hurtful words and judgmental stares, Ada and Ayuka remained steadfast in their love for each other. They refused to let the narrow-mindedness of others dictate their happiness. Their love for each other only grew stronger with each passing day as they faced the trials and tribulations of life together. They knew that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. On their wedding day, Ada and Ayuka stood before their friends and family, exchanging vows of love and commitment. Despite the doubts and criticisms of some, their love prevailed, shining brightly for all to see. As they embraced their new life together, Ada and Ayuka remained true to themselves, never allowing the prejudice of others to dim their spirits. They continued to inspire those around them with their unwavering love and acceptance. And so, Ada and Ayuka's love story became a beacon of hope and inspiration for others, proving that love knows no bounds and that true acceptance comes from the heart. That's how Ada and Ayuka's love triumphed over prejudice and adversity, showing the world the power of love to conquer all. As Ada and Ayuka journeyed through life together, they faced many challenges, but their love remained steadfast and unwavering. They supported each other through thick and thin, knowing that together they could overcome anything. Ada's decision to undergo surgery to align her physical appearance with her identity marked a significant milestone in their journey. With Ayuka's unwavering support, Ada embarked on a path of self-discovery and self-acceptance. The surgery was not easy, and Ada faced both physical and emotional challenges along the way. But with Ayuka by her side, she found the strength to persevere. Despite Ada's bravery and resilience, she still faced challenges when it came to relationships. Some boys were afraid to be friends with her because of rumors they heard about her special secret. However, there was one boy named Yuka who saw Ada for who she truly was. He admired her courage and kindness, and he fell deeply in love with her. One evening, as Ada and Ayuka sat together in the quiet park under the moonlight, Ayuka couldn't hide his feelings any longer. He asked Ada about the rumors he had heard, and Ada, feeling nervous, explained her special secret to him. Ayuka listened attentively, his heart filled with love and understanding. He reassured Ada that he loved her for who she was, and he was determined to stand by her side no matter what. But despite Ayuka's love and devotion, Ada couldn't shake the fear of rejection. She worried that Ayuka might leave her if he couldn't accept her completely. When Ayuka confessed his love for Ada, he also shared his struggles with societal expectations and the pressure he felt from others. But he made a decision that would change their lives forever. Ayuka refused to let fear and prejudice dictate their relationship. He declared his unwavering love for Ada and his commitment to stand by her side, no matter the obstacles they faced. Ada was overwhelmed with emotion, feeling grateful to have someone like Ayuka in her life. Together, they vowed to face whatever challenges came their way, united in their love for each other. And so, Ada and Ayuka's love story became a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. They showed that true love knows no bounds, and that acceptance and understanding can conquer even the greatest of obstacles. That's how Ada found love and acceptance in Ayuka, proving that love is stronger than fear and prejudice. With their love for each other stronger than ever, Ada and Ayuka made a life-changing decision. They decided to get married, despite the doubts and prejudices of those around them. Through it all, Ada and Ayuka's love only grew stronger. They faced the world together, unapologetically embracing their true selves and inspiring others to do the same. Their love story served as a beacon of hope and inspiration for those who faced similar challenges. They showed the world that love knows no bounds and that true acceptance comes from within. As they lay in each other's arms, surrounded by love and acceptance, Ada and Ayuka knew that they had found their true partner, their soulmate, and their rock. And so, Ada and Ayuka's journey continued, filled with love, courage, and unwavering determination. They faced life's challenges together, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could weather any storm. Their love story serves as a reminder that love conquers all, and that true happiness lies in embracing who we are and sharing that love with the world. That's how Ada and Ayuka's love story inspired others to embrace diversity, challenge prejudice, and celebrate love in all its forms. Conclusion. As Ada and Ayuka's journey unfolded, they continued to face life's challenges with courage and resilience. Their love for each other remained the guiding force that carried them through even the darkest of times.